this one. This one, yeah.
What now?
This one's the best. But I like Origins more than this one. Cause in Origins you can
are you innocent?
you're the leader of the Grey Wardens.
That'll get you every
You have to
time.
defeat
Should've
the
spun a
Dark
story.
Front and bring
That's what you
everyone
would have done.
together.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
Did you play the DLC for this one?
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We will see for ourselves at the forward camp. We're almost there.
Another rift!
Oh crap.
We must seal it! Quickly!
My controller's dying.
Help us! Hurry! Use the mark!
Alright, time to level up.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
That's cool.
Right away, Lady Cassandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
The prisoner must get to the temple thick with ashes. It is a
You have... Really caused enough trouble without... Ah! Here they come.
Dragon Age 2
You
is
made it.
my least favorite.
Chancellor Roderick, this is...
I know
The
who she
gameplay is good, but the
As
story
Grand
is
Chancellor
all
of the
over the
Chantry,
place.
I hereby
in my
order you to
opinion.
take this criminal to Valroyo to face execution.
Order me? You are a glorified clerk. A bureaucrat.
And you are a thug, but a thug who supposedly serves the Chantry.
We serve the most holy, Chancellor. As you well know.
Justinia is dead! We must elect a replacement and obey her orders on the matter.
So none of you are actually in charge here.
You killed everyone who was in charge!
No, it didn't.
Call a retreat, Seeker. Our position here is hopeless.
We can stop this before it's too late.
How? You won't survive long enough to reach the temple, even with all your soldiers.
We must get to the temple. It's the quickest route.
But not the safest. Our forces can charge as a distraction while we go through the mountains.
We lost contact with an entire squad on that path. It's too risky.
Listen to me. Abandon this now, before more lives are lost.
How do you think we
I'm
should proceed?
17 and I'm about to be 18 in a
Now you're asking me what I think.
You have the mark?
And you are the one we must keep alive. Since we cannot agree on
You
our
can
own...
read my bio in the
I say we charge. I won't survive long enough
in
for
the
your trial.
description.
Whatever
the
happens, happens
about
now.
me
Liliana,
section,
bring
got
everyone left in
everything
the valley.
that you need
Everyone.
to know.
On your head be the consequences, Seeker.
Let's do this. Oh, come on.
How many rifts are there?
We must seal it if we are to get past!
Quickly then!
Sealed, as before. You are becoming quite proficient at this.
Let's hope it works on the big one.
Lady Cassandra, you managed to close the rift. Well done.
Do not congratulate me, Commander. This is the prisoner's doing.
Is it? I hope they're right about you. We've lost a lot of people getting you here.
I can't promise anything, but I'll try my best.
That's all we can ask. The way to the temple should be clear. Liliana will try to meet you there.
Then we'd best move quickly. Give us time, Commander.
Make her watch over you, for all our sakes.
The Temple of Sacred Ashes.
Turn the gate to
Left
loot.
of it.
That is where you walked out of the Fade, and our soldiers found you. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was.
Breach is a long way up.
You're here. Thank the Maker.
Liliana, have your men take up positions around the temple. This is your chance to end this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll try. But I don't know if I can reach that, much less close it.
No. This rift was the first, and it is the key. Seal it, and perhaps we seal the breach.
Then let's find a way down. And be careful.
Now is the hour of our victory. Bring forth the sacrifice.
What are we hearing?
At a guess, the person who created the breach.
You know this stuff is red lyrium, Seeker.
I see it, Varric.
But what's it doing here?
Magic could have drawn on lyrium beneath the temple, corrupted it.
I messed up on my
Whatever you
character's
do,
design
don't touch
again.
it.
Keep the sacrifice still.
My character has pink brush. Someone help me! I hate pink.
That is Divine Justinia's voice.
What's going on here?
That was your voice. Most Holy called out to you, but...
What's going on here?
Run while you can! Hold them!
We have an intruder. Kill her, now.
You were there! Who attacked? And the Divine, is she... Was this vision true? What are we seeing?
I don't remember.
Echoes of what happened here. The Fade bleeds into this place. This rift is not sealed, but it is closed, albeit temporarily. I believe that with the mark, the rift can be opened, and then sealed properly and safely. However, opening the rift will likely attract attention from the other side.
That means demons! Stand ready!
Alright. I don't think it was good, but...
We must strip its defenses, wear it down. The demon is vulnerable, now!
I'm going to the... Yeah. More demons over here. Kill these two. And I'm gonna go back to the rift. It's not really. No! Protect me. You gotta protect me, bro.
Now! Seal the rift!
Oh, crap. Okay.
Do it!
Yeah, got a achievement for doing that. That's cool.
Oh! I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Why are you frightened? What happened?
That's wrong, isn't it? I said the wrong thing.
I don't think so.
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You are back in Haven, my lady. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
So you're saying they're happy with me?
I'm only saying what I heard. I didn't mean anything by it. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
That girl is on drugs of that. Alright, time to get the loot. Some elf loot, which will be useful for potions. When I first played this, I felt like a complete hero, a complete like queen blade that get that salute going. Bro, you don't know how special I felt when I played this.
That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when she came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over her.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb her.
That's her. She stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard she was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
Yep, I was about to say, I think I can level up now.
Still a lot of rifts left all over. Cracks in the sky.
Trying to get as much speed I can get as possible.
Chancellor Roderick says that the Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Excuse me. There it is. I knew it had to be close.
Have you gone completely mad? She should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe she is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Let's go in here and see what the problem is.
Chain her! I want her prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone Most Holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to her for help.
So her survival, that thing on her hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent her to us in our darkest hour.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide.
We lost everything then. Out of nowhere, you came.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order, with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
Okay.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
You're trying to start a holy war.
We are already at war. You are already involved. Its mark is upon you. As to whether the war is holy, that depends on what we discover.
What if I refuse?
You can go if you wish.
You should know that while some believe you chosen, many still think you guilty. The Inquisition can only protect you if you are with us.
We can also help you.
It will not be easy if you stay. But you cannot pretend this has not changed you.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
Alright, we got some missions to do here before we go out in the open world. Which is cool. I don't mind. So let's do these missions here and we can go out to Field and stop the mages and the Templars for killing each other. We now have an army. It's small, but you gotta start somewhere. Alright, let's do these missions.
True enough. Fix the door just
And then
like you asked,
when we get our friends or companions here, I'll talk to them. Yeah, for now, let's just do the missions.
No, my lady, I don't know where the other nobles are. I suggest you ask Ambassador Montillier. Oh, you're her. Thrin, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Ten Loghain MacTier. Best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned
Not
on him at
really.
Denerim, though,
No.
there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened. King Kaelan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting a signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Ten Loghain made the right decision. I apologize.
No, he did not.
Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site, maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
I played the original. The Origins, Dragon Age Origins, that's what I was trying to play today, but I couldn't. Was she talking about in truth? Logan didn't. He was supposed. Okay, so here's what happened. Me and Alistair, your companion in the game, he was supposed to go up there, up in the tower and light it. What happened was, we got up there in time, okay? In time. And they show you a cutscene saying, him saying, let's leave. And one of his soldiers looked at it when he was crazy. And then changed her mind. Because he gave her the death stare. I was like, you traitor. We got there in time. We fought. It was fine. You know what? You better be lucky. I can't serve you. The game won't let me. I thought I got it. It's just...
I should look around.
The papers are important later on in the game. I'm trying to get everything. Because everything is fireable. Alright. That's it for now. There we go. And then ooh, a nug. Nug so useful for clothing armor. Come back. How? I can't even gain physics or the most. Come down. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, buddy. Become his friend. Oh yeah, I want you too. What? 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 I swear, this game makes no sense sometimes. Like, bro, what did I just witness? That was witchcraft, bro.
I spoke with Commander Cullen. I apologize for what I said earlier.
It's nothing. Now, Scout Plane, what can you tell me of Redcliffe?
The mages have been quiet since their attack on the Conclave.
Their attack? Do you have information confirming that the mages were responsible?
Well, I had assumed.
Don't. Our job is to acquire actionable information. Assumptions can lead you to overlook something vital.
Tell. If he wonder what he said, he called her a knife ear, which is pretty name to enough. Especially in this game. Come on, I want the church. Okay. Thank you. So I can take off this stupid temporary hat. No. No, I cannot. It's for